What is going on, everybody? And today we have some very sad news coming out of Fun Spot America, Atlanta. And as you can see by this press release, it says that it will be permanently closing August 2nd of this year, 2026. Now, this may be a shock to some people, and it was definitely unexpected from my part because it was just very out of nowhere. I was definitely not expecting this park to just randomly close, especially August 2nd, pretty random time to close. But this is definitely sad to see, especially because of ArieForce One, which is their main attraction there, which is their RMC. And that ride, I hope it gets relocated somewhere because it just looks absolutely insane. It's probably my number one bucket list coaster, so I really hope that they can move that somewhere where we can still ride it because it literally just opened in 2023. It's not old, and everybody loves that ride. It looks absolutely insane. So let's read this press release here that Fun Spot Atlanta sent out. So it says, Fun Spot America announced today that its Atlanta location will permanently close following its final day of operation on August 2nd, 2026. Since opening, the park has welcomed millions of guests and created lasting memories for families throughout the region. This was an extremely difficult decision, said John Arie Jr., Chief Exclusive Officer at Fun Spot America. Our Atlanta team has poured their hearts into serving our guests and creating a place where families could have fun together. We are deeply grateful for their dedication and for the support we have received from the Fayetteville community. The company will work closely with team members throughout the transition and is committed to treating employees with respect and providing support resources during this period. Normal day operations will continue from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. through August 2nd, 2026. Season passes and gift cards will remain valid at the Atlanta parks through that date and will continue to be honored at Fun Spot America's Orlando and Kissimmee, Florida locations. Information regarding group events, field trips, and other outstanding reservations will be shared with affected guests in the coming weeks. Fun Spot America will continue operating in Orlando and Kissimmee, Florida locations. We are proud of the memories created in Atlanta and grateful to everyone who has been a part of this chapter of our story, Arie said. So that right there is pretty much everything you need to know for now. There is no information regarding relocations of coasters, like especially ArieForce One. Now, I do doubt that any of the other coasters that are there will get relocated because of the shape they're in. They're not really in relocation shape, I guess you could say. They're kind of just there, and I really don't think they're going to relocate them anywhere because I don't think any park is going to invest money into any of their coasters that they have outside of ArieForce One. Now, I know parks will definitely invest money into ArieForce One because that ride is absolutely insane. It's also very new, only about 3 years old, so it still has some great lifespan on it. Probably, definitely a ride that is definitely worth investing money for. So I would definitely keep your eyes and ears open for something like that. Now, for the other rides, I would definitely, prepare to say goodbye to them. Now, ArieForce One, don't try to keep your hopes in a medium state so you're not too high hopes and not totally low hopes, just keep it a medium state so that, it could go either way. Now, all we can hope is that ArieForce One will, go somewhere else so that we can continue riding that coaster because it really should not just be gone for good because that ride is just looks too good to be gone. Now, something I want to add is that if you've been watching my channel, at least until, last year during the summer, you would know that we went on our 3-park trip. We went to Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio, Kings Island in Mason, Ohio, and Six Flags Great America in Gurnee, Illinois. Now, that was our 3-park week trip that we did last year, and I vlogged all of it. If you guys want to go check that out, you can go to my vlogs playlist, and you can go check out those vlogs. Those are definitely a fun time. Now, we're going to do another trip like that this summer. Now, again, if you watch my channel for a little bit, you know that I like to keep things surprises until, the day before or very close to when our trip actually begins. So, I'm not going to tell you guys, what's going on with our trip, but I wanted to add that Fun Spot Atlanta was going to be a part of our trip. So, I guess if you kind of put the puzzle pieces together, you can probably try to figure out where we're going, try to map it out, but that's the only clue I'm given, that we were going to go there, and we're still hoping that we can. We might have to maneuver around our trip a little bit so that we can still have that work out. Now, I don't know how that's going to work out, but we're going to try our best to because we definitely want to get out there before that park closes for good. But with that being said, that is going to do it for this update of Fun Spot America in Atlanta is unfortunately permanently closing August 2nd of this year. And like I've said multiple times now, make sure to get out to Fun Spot so you can get your last rides in and just the last time you will step into that park in that place. But with that being said, that is going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, guys.